It began as a dream, a grassroots movement to build a hospital for a growing community. An unshakable belief that it could be done, backed by a core of visionary leaders and volunteers raising $1 at a time to bring it to life. More than 45 years later, the dream continues. 2 nationally recognized hospitals, a world-renowned research institute, successful partnerships, award-winning senior living communities, groundbreaking community health programs, all backed by health professionals, employees, volunteers, and donors who dream big.
We're so very proud of the new Sun Health. One of our flagship programs is Care Transitions, nationally recognized. We have an innovation grant from CMS. We've helped thousands of patients avoid readmission to the hospital. A new program that we've started is a Memory Care Navigator program. It assists individuals with a diagnosis of the dementia and Alzheimer's disease, helping the individual and the family, making sure they have access to the right services exactly when they need them. Our senior living campuses at Grandview Terrace, La Loma Village, and the Colonnade serve over 700 residents. It's a safe, secure, vibrant environment. We just love all of the activities that take place that continue to grow the philanthropic support. What an important part of our community.
The one word that I would use to describe the flow of money and donations into this cause, that word to me is hope. Hope for the future, not only mine, my children and their children's children. This process of donation is necessary for all the dreams to come true.
And I went to the doctor, and he said, "Jim, I think you got, after some more testing," he sent me to a neurologist, and the neurologist said, "You've got Parkinson's."
One of the most critical things he did was maintain a vigorous exercise program. And I think that's really been the reason why he's able to get around so well. So the Big and Loud program, which has been very helpful. It's an intensive program, and I think that's part of what you need for Parkinson's. You need repetition.
Yes, and you're supposed to do the loud about this loud, because if you don't do it, then you can kind of fade away as you speak, and then people won't be able to hear what you've got to say.
You see the people who do well with it, and they're the ones that don't let it affect them. They kind of, go about their daily business, they take their medications, they do their exercise every day, but they still enjoy life. They maintain their relationships with their friends and family. They don't let the disease isolate them. Parkinson's is also a condition that doesn't affect you the same every day. So some days you may have very good mobility, you're able to do everything for yourself, and then the next day you may have trouble getting that shirt on, getting your arms through your sleeves, and so sometimes a little extra assistance is needed. Parkinson's is a tough condition to go it alone.
It's a team effort. The caregiver has to honestly love the Parkinsonian and realize that the life has changed forever. And it's not going to be the things you wanted it to be.
This is not a fun disease. It is a beast. And it is an 800-pound gorilla. And it would be nice if somebody would find a way to kill it.
One of the major obstacles in getting a cure for Parkinson's or a preventive treatment is the fact that early in the disease, within the first 5 years of symptoms, the clinical diagnosis is only correct in about 50 to 60% of patients. So that means 40 to 50% of patients don't have Parkinson's, they have something else. And when we have clinical trials, when we're looking for drugs that will help prevent the progression of Parkinson's at these early stages, that's a major problem. We are recruiting patients right now from throughout Greater Phoenix for a biopsy study of the submandibular gland. And with that tissue, we can diagnose Parkinson's disease in about 80% of people that have Parkinson's for more than 5 years.
The myth that I would like to destroy is the fact that if you are diagnosed with Parkinson's, that your life is kaput, when really your life can be enriched because you will be meeting new people, making new friends as you deal with the challenges of having it. So there's a lot of life after the diagnosis, and that's one of the themes that we try to get across to people.
When my mom passed away in 2011, she left a legacy for the Sun Health Research Institute focusing on Parkinson's research. So we met with Dr. Schill to find out exactly where that money should go, and she described to us her concept of a wellness center for Parkinson's patients. So that's what we've been working on lately, this Neuro Wellness Center West, and hopefully that will provide a great resource for those in the West Valley with Parkinson's.
We want people to live well with Parkinson's. That's our mission and that's our goal.
There's been a lot of progress, and there's a lot of hope. And being Carol's husband, I'm very selfish. I want all the stuff now. I want her to be well now.
I think one of the main things I would like to see for Parkinson's research, I guess besides a cure, of course, would be a treatment that really meaningfully slows progression. I think when you ask patients at the time of diagnosis, they always say, well, if you could just keep me the way I am, I could probably manage the condition okay. And I think that's a good sort of short-term goal until we do get cures.
Well, I think that the cure is a year away.
A year?
A year, what do you think?
It might be a little more than a year.
Yeah, well, that's right. The process might take 2 years.
Oh.
Dream big.